Hello there, Matthew Miller speaking, and on this video, on this Eco blog, I'm going to be speaking the reason why I sang So What If I Eat Meat. And before I get to that, and for my most recent subscriber, Marie T, and although we only had 10 subscribers on Eco, but I want to thank you, Marie T, for subscribing. Most appreciated, and although it doesn't have many subscribers, but it is starting to get to it now. It's starting to grow, but while any more stalling, let's just get to it right now. And the reason why I sang So I Eat Meat, because there's actually a war on those who eat meat. There's actually a war going on. This is the reason why I'm making this video. And let's get to it, and let's first start with, and there's something very controversial said from this lady called Free Leader Banana Girl claims people should be forced to go vegan to save the planet. And before she said that, meat eaters don't deserve to live, and that was back in 2050. And she said it as well. It was very controversial, and there was a lot of backlash on social media as well, and they just say that, oh, people should go vegan to save the planet. Yeah, there's actually an agenda on for the elites to push this agenda. Well, let's get to it. It says to get ready for the war on meat. Well, pretty much, the war on those who eat meat is actually here. I mean, it's actually here. It's not actually coming. It is actually here. I'm not even joking, because there's a lot of animal rights activists storming into restaurants. And that's the reason why I decided to write this song, So What If I Eat Meat. And there's a reason why. Because the most recent steakhouse that been stormed by animal rights activists was over in Brighton, over in the UK. It's in the Turo Steakhouse in Brighton. And that was in the UK. And one that happened a year ago in Melbourne, the animal rights activists decided to storm into a steakhouse over in Melbourne. And yes, that happened a year ago. And well, man, you can see all those. Well, let's just see what they got to say. Oh boy. And those people, just those poor people, they just want to enjoy a peaceful meal until those animal rights activists decide to storm into that steak restaurant over in Melbourne. And that happened a year ago. And man, boy, and this is why I sang that song So Over Me. It's just horrendous, people. And I know you people who decide to go to a steakhouse, and you just want to enjoy a peaceful meal and enjoy your steak without being interrupted by those animal rights activists who just decide to like to interrupt people's peaceful meal, and they just trying to tell you, it says that it's not food, it's violence. But for me, eating meat is actually food, because our body needs it for our vitamin B12 and all those other nutrients. It needs it. And that's why I'm making this video, and that's why I sang the song So What If I Eat Meat. I've probably been saying that many times, because it's just so insane that Free Leader, the Banana Girl, trying to say that Meteors don't deserve to live. They should be made to go big in the sake of saving the planet. And I actually had covered that on Ecolive as well. It's actually had been posted on my blog. I'll have a link down there below as well. Yeah, it's just so horrendous. So I just sometimes I find it hard to even get the words right. Well, let's just get to other articles as well. Here over in my country, over in the New Zealand Herald says that avoiding meat and dairy is the best way to save the planet. Shows that it's just one of those fake scientists as well, one of all those left-wing scientists as well, trying to tell that eating meat is actually bad. But the thing is, it's not actually the meat itself, it's what they actually put in the meat. Yes, or it depends how the animal is being raised as well. If they've been injected with all those hormones and penicillins or all those other stuff as well, yeah, it's going to actually make the meat more unhealthy to consume as well. And yeah, and it also depends how well the animal is being raised. And yes, animal welfare is key for raising, to raise a good cattle, so the meat will actually be good to eat. Yes, that's why animal welfare is key. Because when animals been treated right, the meat's going to be good. And that's how I like it. I like good meat. And yes, I love it. And when you actually eat a steak, the texture actually tells the story of the animal, how well they actually been treated. Yes, so that gives you something to know about. But they will tell you that fighting cows is actually causing climate change. But hey, cattle are not the only animals that fart. There's also other animals that do also fart methane as well, like elephant, rhinos, deers, and all the animals around the world that you can name as well. So it's not just cattle that farts. Yeah, and let's just get to the other article as well. And there's another one that's also another article 3 years ago. It says from the UK Labour Party, it says that Labour Minister claims that meat eaters should be treated like smokers. Yes, they want to tax meat same way as tobacco. And they're trying to tax meat, because the thing is, the power to tax is the power to destroy, and the power to take away one's rights. And yes, that Labour Party says Kerry McCarthy. Man, that's just, well, I don't know why I'm laughing. I know it's all so absurd as well, because war is going on, but the thing is, sometimes it's always good to have a sense of humour. So, there's a quote from Benny Eastwood that says that, although we're living in a time of chaos, but if you don't keep your sense of humour, you will go nuts. He's dead right. We gotta keep our sense of humour, people, because, well, if we're just gonna lose the people, we gonna end up going nuts, and we also end up losing our own sanity, and it also makes us crazy for other reasons as well. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to cover news as well, because that's why I've been I'm gonna keep saying the same thing again. Oh boy, yeah, it's just crazy as well. But there are other YouTubers that is speaking out as well, and I'm going to go to it as well. And I'm just going to find it. Yeah, there's another YouTube, so, and he has ex-vegan songs telling their story as well. Frank Tufango, Frank Tufango, yeah. He also invited ex-vegans on his, to interview them on his YouTube channel, and there's also another one is that I also had subscribed before I had subscribed to Frank Torero, and his channel is Surridge, Surridge, yeah. I'm not sure if I ever said it correctly, but he also has ex-vegans on as well, and he's also worth subscribing as well, and he also promotes the eating of raw meat as well. Well, if you want to eat raw meat, that's up to you, but sometimes I like my meat medium rare. One of my brothers actually also liking blue, so that's actually blue. It's actually sort of only been cooked on the outside, but meat's still like absolutely raw on the inside. So that's the closest thing you can get to a raw meat is blue. Yeah, blue. I'm gonna stick to my liking to medium rare, because actually I like it that way. And yet those two YouTubers are actually worth subscribing to, and I highly recommend subscribing to them and watch the interviews of ex-vegans, because they do tell their stories, and that actually gives them proof that the vegan diet is actually not healthy at all, and the fact that it's not healthy. So it's worth subscribing to it, and also watching the ex-vegans telling their stories as well, because they're worth listening to, and why that is actually not as healthy as well. Well, people, if you want to go vegan, that's actually your business and that though, but don't force it upon other people. Well, let people make their own decision as well, and and people, please do not force it upon your children. Never force your vegan diet on your children, because it is not healthy as you think it is though. So, because for children, they gotta allow their brains to develop as well. They need all the protein as well, all the nutrients as well, and to make sure they actually do have plenty of meat in the diet as well, so they can grow up and make their own decision as well. So, well, that's actually all I got to say, and yes, and my song actually also got on BitTube as well. It's actually surprisingly actually got more views than they got on YouTube. And I was gonna make this video as soon as it passed the 100 view mark, and on BitTube it was actually 100 views, and that's when I actually had that song. That's when I actually sang that song 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. And on YouTube it's got like price 75, and yes, actually my channel's sort of going okay now, and it's actually 10 subscribers, and I hope I probably will get more in the near future as well. So people, thanks for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed to Ecolary, feel free to hit the subscribe button as well, and if you really like what I got to say, well, hit the like button as well, and I'll see you around. This is Matthew Miller signing off, over and out.